I have a brand new home on 1/3 of an acre in a community with low HOA and no CDD. Are you interested? Well then, look no further because I got you. What's up, YouTube fam? If you're new to this channel, well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Alexis Diaz, and I'm Central Florida's real estate advisor and CEO of the Evolve Estates Group. Here at the Evolve Estates Group, it is our passion to help people evolve in real estate. So we go all over Central Florida and surrounding areas to show you what Florida has to offer. We explore new construction, resale homes, investment opportunities, local restaurants, shops, and so much more. Now make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you don't miss our weekly videos. Welcome to the brand new community of Ross Creek, located in Lakeland, Florida. This community is built by KB Homes and it is a boutique community. It's only going to have 75 homes. Now, this move-in ready home that I'm about to show you features 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 3-car garage, coming in at 2,178 square feet, and it's on 1/3 of an acre with no direct rear neighbors in the community. You have so much space on each side of your neighbors. I am super excited. This home is currently priced at $438,000. Now make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video where we're gonna go to Monarch School of Real Estate. I'm gonna break down the estimated down payment, closing costs, their current incentives, and so much more. Now let's begin your real estate evolution tour. All right, so I want to make sure that you saw that you do have a front porch here. So I know that there's people who love front porches. This house offers that. What I also love is that in this community, you can pick one of their floor plans, you can pick one of their lots, and you could build from the ground up if you wanted to, right? When you come into the home, you have this long foyer. You're not walking directly into the kitchen, the family room, and I know a lot of you guys like that, okay? So I like to show you guys things that I know you like because I like them too, all right? So in this hallway, you're gonna have all 3 bedrooms. Now, this home also does come in a 3-bedroom plus a flex space, which you can use as an office, or it comes in the 4 bedrooms, okay? So you have a variety. Now, let's come into bedroom number 1 that faces the front of the house. We're gonna have 2 windows in here. It is a little bit on the small size, but what I really like about it though is that, like, let's say if you have 3 kids, each one can have their own space, and you can definitely make this your own. This bedroom does come with a walk-in closet, which I really do like. It has a little mirror in there, and then as you can see, the blinds come with the home as well. Bedroom number 2 is just right around the corner, and then this seems to be just a little bit bigger, but you also do have a walk-in closet. This faces the side of the house, and you're gonna have a window. Now, when you're most likely the move-in ready homes are not going to have the lights in the bedrooms, okay? It is going to be pre-wired for a ceiling fan and the light, and it's going to have carpet in the bedrooms, okay? But this house features carpets in the bedrooms and then tile all throughout the home except the bedrooms, all right? Now, let's walk into the bathroom. So this bathroom is where your guests and these bedrooms are gonna share. You have an oversized sink, you have granite countertops, and then you have the under-mounted sink, which I really love. But what I also love about this is that this is pretty cool. This could be maybe if you have like one of your child love makeup or something like that, you could do like a little vanity over here as well. And then you're gonna have a shower tub combination. It does have a shell, and this is it. I wanna make sure I don't see, okay, there's no linen closet, but what you could do is that you can, I've seen so many people be super creative, and what you also, oh no, there is a linen closet, come on, I'm getting ahead of myself. There is a linen closet. here we go. All right, so you have 3 shelves here, and then you have more than enough space on the bottom to put like the big quilts if you have it, or if you want to add more shelves, you could do that after you close, okay? Honestly, the best deal you're gonna get is a move-in ready home. So it doesn't come with the ceiling fans or the lights or anything, but that's something that you could just do right after. Choose what you want to do, but move-in ready is always the way to go because you're gonna get the best price and the best incentives, okay? Now coming to bedroom number 3, this seems to be the biggest out of these bedrooms. You're gonna have an oversized window faces the side of the house, and you have a large walk-in closet. What I really do love so far about these bedrooms, the closet doors are the sliding closet doors. They're not like the bifold closet doors, so I really like how that looks. And I really do like this gray tile. Me personally, I'm a tile girl. I like the tile because I know that you can like put a whole bunch of water and scrub versus luxury vinyl planking. You have to be a little bit careful, but luxury vinyl planking is nice too, so don't get me wrong. Now we're back in the foyer, and then on this side of the house we're gonna have the laundry room. So the laundry room does come with a window in here. It doesn't come with a washer and dryer, but that just allows you to pick and choose whichever one you want, right? And then it's gonna come with the shelf, but you can take that out later, and then you can add in some cabinets. Guys, if you're new here, or if you're not new here, you guys heard my story. I bought a house in 2020, brand new, but it's not exactly how I wanted it. It was carpet everywhere, laminate countertops and things like that. And little by little, I went ahead and I'm making it my own. It's not my forever home, but it's my right now home, and I want to be comfortable, and I want to like how it looks. So you just do it little by little, okay? Now, this door is going to be to your AC. You have another storage area. This is a closet. You can add multiple shelves if you wanted to, if you can put like the vacuum and stuff like that. You know how I say, when it's your house, you do whatever you want. You pay the bills. Now, this door is gonna lead into your 3-car garage. This garage is huge. I love 3-car garages. I feel like there's just so much flexibility and space. If you want to put one of the cars in there, you want to use one for storage, or you want to use one for a workspace or anything like that. It does come with the garage door opener already. It does have your hybrid water heater, and it's very spacious, okay? Do you guys like 3-car garage? Am I the only one? Let me know. So we're coming back into the hallway, but let's walk into the main living space. So this is a very nice wide open space. Now, you're gonna have like a dining room, family room combo, okay? So as you can see, they already have the dining room light fixture. So you can add a rectangular, that's what I was gonna say, a rectangular. Really, Alexis? A circle table, a circular table, a rectangular table, or a square table, whatever, or no table at all. It doesn't matter, it's your house, you do whatever you wanna do. So that would go right here. And then look at this spacious family room. Now this is very spacious. I love all of the windows in here. Your 100-inch minimum TV is gonna go on this wall. Look, it's big enough, right? There's even space on that wall for whatever your heart desires. I don't know, you make this space your own, okay? Remember, it doesn't come with the light. It is pre-wired for the light, okay? And a ceiling fan. But let's walk into your kitchen. You guys know that I love kitchens. Kitchens are the heart of the home. I absolutely love the kitchen, and for a few reasons. So let's talk about this island. You guys know that I love islands because I'm an island girl, born and raised in Staten Island, New York, half Puerto Rican, half Dominican. I'm an island girl. But the island is the connecting piece of the home, right? The kids, your family, your friends, y'all surrounding the island, y'all chopping it up, talking about your day. Yes, I absolutely love it. So you're gonna have granite countertops. Now, what I love about it is that the sink is not in the island, so you have all of this space. On the island, well, in the island, you're gonna have drawers and you're gonna have cabinets, so there's more than enough space. On this side, you're gonna have 36-inch cabinets, okay? But you have granite countertops here. You're gonna have a microwave over the electric stove. Let me show you. It vents out. It vents out. So I know some people who do not use microwaves at all, right? So if you don't use microwaves, you could actually take this out and then do one of those really nice hoods. So that's always an option as well, okay? You do have space on the top, so you can maybe do some decoration, or you can maybe add additional cabinets like afterwards. I've seen where people add like the glass door cabinets and things like that, so you can make this your own, okay? But you have more than enough space here, a lot of counter space. And then this is one of my favorite features is where the sink is by the window. Now, look what they did. So these, I love these shades, number one. But this kind of window opens to the side, right? So if you wanted to, like if you're cooking and you guys are grilling and you're doing prep over here, you could just literally open it, move the screen, and then hand it out through there as well. But you're gonna have a double sink, but it is very deep and is nicely sized. I'm not mad at it, okay? You have your dishwasher. The refrigerator does not come with the house, okay? But that just allows you to pick and choose whichever one you want. That backyard, let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you in just a minute, okay? So your refrigerator will go here. You also have a big space in here as well. Wow, that's very, very large. I like it. It just gives you another reason just to buy stuff and just put it in there. Okay, this is your pantry. It has 3 shelves. I'm not sure why they didn't add a 4th and a 5th one because that's such a big gap. So I would personally add another 4th one. I would add a 4th one and then leave the bottom space for your like your bulk of your snacks for the kids, the grandkids, the aunts, whatever, it doesn't matter. Come on. So now you're gonna have sliding doors leading into your back covered lanai, your backyard. This is a very nice size covered lanai. I absolutely love this space on this lot. It's 1/3 of an acre. You can definitely add a pool here. It could be in ground, it could be above ground. Listen, I think we're all sleeping on above ground pools because there's some above ground pools that you can put it in the ground for at least no more than 2 inches or 2 feet. 2 feet. And you could build a deck around it and it's so much more economically friendly, right? So that's always something to think about as well. Because honestly, in-ground pools, you're probably starting at 60 grand. And the above ground pool, but if you put it in 2 feet, at least 2 feet deep, and you put a deck around it, oh, it could be a vibe back there. So you do have neighbors, but they're not in this community. It's a separate, like, no community out there. I've spoke to neighbors. They said that it's a really nice neighborhood. I have clients who are moving into this community as well. So I love it. I love the space. I love that the houses are not on top of each other. So you have 60 feet on each side of the houses between your neighbors. So you're not touching your neighbors. Like everybody has their own space. You can add a fence if you wanted to. So I really, really, really do like this. You're close to the stores. We'll talk about that in just a minute. So let's say if this is the house for you and you're like, Alexis, I want it. Well, you need to call me ASAP because this is a move-in ready home. It could go at any time, okay? But if this is not quite it, but you want to work with me here at the Evolve Estates Group, the best way to reach out to us is going to be in my YouTube. There's a link. That link is to my calendar. Now you're going to choose whether you're a seller, you're a buyer, investor, or builder ready to evolve in real estate. You're going to choose a day and a time, whichever works best for you. And we're going to meet via Zoom because I want to see your beautiful faces. If you're more local, then we can meet in my office in downtown Orlando. If that's all too much, just give us a call. You'll get Katrina, who's my amazing assistant, and she'll put you on my calendar, or you can also send us an email. We cover all of Florida, all right? So on this side of the house is where you're gonna have your master bedroom, your primary bedroom, whatever you wanna call it. I love it that it's on the opposite side and the bedrooms are on the front of the house and the master is on the back of the house. Let's go check it out. All right, so walking into your master bedroom, as I mentioned, faces the back of the house. This is very, very nicely sized. You have an extra large window. Again, it does not come with the light. It is pre-wired for the light and the ceiling fan, but I absolutely love the size of this bedroom. Now, come on this way. This is where you're gonna have your master bathroom. So you're gonna have a window in here, which I absolutely love, above the toilet. You don't have a separate water closet, but I've heard some clients, they're like, I don't need a separate water closet. I don't have it now. It's not a big deal. If you're building from the ground up, you can enclose that. You can do a couple of things. You can add a tub in here. You can make the shower extra large, right? This is where you could do a semi-custom, right? You could choose your granite color. You could choose your quartz if you wanted to. You can do upgrades and stuff like that, right? So that's always an option. You do have a very nicely sized linen closet. It is deep. Again, you can add bed sheets and all that other stuff. Or if you're building from the ground up, like I said, you could do a really large shower, or a tub and a shower. So they have different varieties, okay? Now you're gonna have the tiling. It doesn't go all the way up to the top, but I like that at least it's not the shell in here, okay? Now you're gonna have, hi honey. He hasn't been feeling well. You okay? All right. So we're gonna have double sinks undermounted, which I personally really like. It's the granite. You have the white cabinets, and then you have the mirror. Let me tell you guys, we just changed our mirror to the LED mirror, babe. Isn't it a game changer? It's a game changer. It wasn't expensive, and so you could do that afterwards, okay? You could change the lights and all of that other stuff, so I love it. Now, you're gonna have another closet here, guys. So you have 2 linen closets, or you could do 1 closet, your spouse who don't have all the clothes, and then 1 linen closet, and then come on into your walk-in closet. This is very, very, very spacious. I love it. After you close, you can customize it. Never do a customized closet with the builders. It's just, they're gonna pay you a premium, okay? So you could always do that after, but this is very, very nicely sized. So like I said, move-in ready homes. This is a move-in ready home. You're gonna get the best deal on a move-in ready home, or if you're very particularly like things a certain way and you wanted to build it how you want it, because you can't build it how you want it in the sense of there's options, okay? Semi-custom. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let's go back to the kitchen. We're gonna chop it up. I'll let you know about the neighborhood, and then we're gonna go to Monarch School of Real Estate. All right, we are back in the kitchen, and it is time to chop it up. All right, so I know we went through a lot of information, so let's do a quick recap. We are currently in Lakeland, Florida, in a brand new KP Homes community called Ross Creek. Now, this is a boutique community it's going to be only 75 homes. We just toured this brand new move-in ready home, features 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 3-car garage, 2,178 square feet, priced at $438,000, and it's on 1/3 of an acre, okay? When you come into the home, on the right side, you have a hallway, which is gonna have the 3 bedrooms plus the full bathroom that they're gonna share. On the opposite side, you have the laundry room, and then you have your 3-car garage. Coming down the hallway, you're gonna be greeted into your main living space, which you're gonna have a family dining room combo. You have a really large kitchen, the really big kitchen island with the sink facing the back. I absolutely love it. You have sliding doors leading into your covered lanai and your extremely spaced backyard, okay? You have 60 feet on each side of your house, and you're nowhere near touching your neighbor. So if you're looking for something that's a little more spacious, you are not on top of each other, then this could definitely be it, okay? So Lakeland, Florida, it's in between Orlando and Tampa, right? So you're probably gonna be around the same distance. You're about 50 minutes to Tampa, maybe even a little less. There's traffic right now. Orlando, you're about an hour as well. So you could either go to the, if you need to fly, you could go to Tampa Airport or Orlando Airport. But in this area, you have so much things to do. You have your shopping just minutes away. You have your Publix, and then you're gonna have Highway 98, which is gonna have all of your shopping, your movie theaters, your restaurants, so much to do. You're only about 15 minutes away from downtown Lakeland, which is definitely a vibe. You got your more boutique stores, restaurants. I absolutely love this area. As I mentioned, I do have clients who are closing, who are buying in this community as well, okay? So you're about an hour, I would say 45 minutes to an hour from Walt Disney World. And again, there's just so much to do in this area, okay? If you're wondering what Florida living looks like, I definitely recommend you to check out our other channel called Sunshine State Living, and you'll see my beautiful family, and we've toured some of what Florida has to offer, and we always have a great time, and it's an opportunity for you guys to see, oh, that's super cool, let me go ahead and do that with my kids. And we're always on live every Sunday on YouTube at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and honestly, we built such a beautiful personal personable community on YouTube. And so this time we take to just chop it up. We're talking about different things, letting you know what's going on in the market, okay? So I want to go to Monarch School of Real Estate so I could break down all of the information that you need to know, such as incentives, down payment, closing costs. And just an FYI, this is on public sewage and public water. And this is concrete block home built by KB Homes, okay? Let's go to Monarch School of Real Estate. Welcome to Monarch School of Real Estate. If you've been here for a while, you know that I absolutely love this portion of the video because I want to educate you guys to become savvy consumers and to have an idea of what to look forward to, okay? I always start off by saying is that I'm not a licensed lender or licensed tax appraiser, so the numbers on this board are solely estimates just to give you an idea, okay? Now, before we talk about the numbers, I just want to mention, on my way home, it literally took us less than 10 minutes to get onto I-4. I live in Davenport and it was a breeze. It was about 35-40 minutes. And before you get on I-4 is where you're going to have US Highway 98, and that's where all your stores are. All of the stores that you can imagine, like your shopping, everything, the movie theater, Sam's Club, it's super close, okay? I just wanted to make sure that I told you guys that. All right, so I'm going based off the move-in ready home that we just saw, right? Which is priced at $438,000, but I'm pretty sure we could get this just a little bit lower, okay? Now, the HOA is about $96 per month, and there is no CDD, okay? So when you're gonna buy a house and you're gonna finance, you actually have a lot of different financing options, but I'm just going to talk about the more popular ones, okay? So the first one we're going to talk about is FHA. FHA is primarily for first-time home buyers. However, if you've owned a home in the past, you can still use FHA, okay? So FHA, the minimum requirement as a down payment is 3.5% of the purchase price. So if we do 3.5% of $438,000, your down payment is going to be $15,330. When you're buying a house, you have your down payment, but you also have closing costs. What are closing costs? Closing costs and accumulation of fees such as loan origination fees, transfer fees, prorated taxes, etc. Usually around 3 to 4% of the purchase price, and I'm always super conservative and I go 4%. So 4% of the purchase price is $17,520. Now you're gonna hear this term cash to close, okay? Your cash to close is the amount of money you need in order to close on the property, receive the keys, and evolve in real estate. So for this example, it's going to be your down payment plus your closing costs, which equals $32,850. Now, the next loan we're going to talk about is a conventional loan. As a first-time home buyer, you may qualify for as little as 3% down, okay? So 3% down of the purchase price is $13,140. Same closing costs, you're going to have a cash to close of $30,660. If you don't qualify for the 3% down payment, your next tier is going to be 5%, okay? 5% of the purchase price is $21,900. Same closing costs, we're going to have a cash to close of $39,420. Now, the next tier from 5% is 10%. Like, why do you have to pay 10%? So you're going to pay 10% if this is going to be considered a second home. So let's say you're going to retire in a few years. This is going to be your vacation home. This is going to be considered your second home, okay? And the minimum is 10% down. Now you're probably thinking, well, I don't own a home right now. It's still going to be considered a second home, okay? It's just quote unquote second home. That's what the bank calls it. And minimum is 10%. Sometimes they require more. Sometimes the interest rates are just a little bit higher on second homes as well, okay? So 10% of the purchase price is $43,800. Same closing cost. We have a cash to close of $61,320. Now, the next tier from 10% is 20%. Why are you going to pay 20%? So you're going to pay 20% if you want to avoid private mortgage insurance, or if you're going to use this as an investment property, which you can for long-term rental, okay? Now, 20% of the purchase price is $87,600. Same closing cost. You're going to have a cash to close of $105,120. Now, when you start off as a conventional, let's say you start off at the 3%, right? Once you get to 20% of equity, you can call the bank and they will remove your private mortgage insurance, okay? When it comes to FHA, you could always start off as an FHA, but you may want to, or you can refinance down the line into a conventional loan. And the reason being is that FHA, even if you have 20% or more of equity in the house, you're still going to have that private mortgage insurance, okay? It never falls off. It's there for the life of the loan. But like I said, you could start off at FHA and then down the line refinance into conventional if it makes sense for you and your family. The next loan we're going to talk about is VA. Thank you for everyone who has served our country. We have helped so many veterans and people that are in the military, and we appreciate each and every one of you guys. You have 100% financing. All you have to think about is the closing cost, which is $17,520. Cash, you can absolutely buy this house in cash. You still have closing costs, but not nearly as much. Estimated to be around 2%, so $7,000 to $9,000. Taxes are extremely low in this community according to the builder's agent. It's around 1% of the purchase price, which is not high at all. So if we do 1% of 438, it's going to be $4,380 per year. Now, if this is going to be your primary residence, you want to file what is called the Florida Homestead Tax Exemption, which is basically a $50,000 tax discount off of your property taxes, okay? And it's a good savings. Now, when taxes are a really good conversation, and I want to make sure you guys know this. So the first year when you buy a brand new home, the taxes are extremely low because it's only based on the land value, which is literally a couple of $100s, right? But the second year, your taxes go up because now your house is being assessed with the land, right? And so that's where this number comes into play. And remember, it's an estimate because I'm not a licensed tax appraiser. And then homeowners insurance, honestly, is between $700 to $1,000 per year, depending on if you want to add any add-ons. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I do have clients who are buying in this community and they have their homeowners insurance is $700. You heard that right. Now, their current incentives, guys, the homes of the prices and incentives are subject to change, okay? So their incentives is they're giving you 6% of the purchase price. So basically it's covering all of your closing costs, They're paying all of your closing costs, okay? And if you have any left over, which you should, then you could buy down the interest rate. Or you're like, well, I have money for the closing costs, or I have some of it. You could use some of it you could buy down the interest rate if that's your biggest, if that's what you want to do, and if that's your preference, and then use the rest towards the closing cost. So you can kind of maneuver that. But in order to take advantage of their incentives, you have to use the builder's lender, okay? So the incentives is tied to using the builder's lender. I hope you guys love this video as much as I love doing this for you guys. Remember, they have a few different floor plans. You can do move-in ready options, which that's going to be the best incentives, or you could build from the ground up as well. So there are options in this community. And stay tuned to our next video.